Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. How do I tell my pre-existing clients that I've raised my rate? First, I want to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. They are the #1 rated electronic health record system available today with live telephone support 7 days a week. It's clear why Therapy Notes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. Therapy Notes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And now for all you prescribers out there, they have ePrescribe. If you're coming from another EHR, they make the transition incredibly easy. They will upload all of your demographic data free of charge, so you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 mental health professionals already know and try Therapy Notes for 2 months absolutely free. Go to therapynotes.com and enter promo code ABUNDANT. All right, so the question was, how do I tell my pre-existing clients that I've raised my rate? You tell them twice, once in session and once in a financial agreement that they sign. We have scripts for both of those in the Abundance Party. But my guess is you know how to do that. The subtext of your question is the fear and the anxiety that they'll be upset or that it will be bad or wrong to raise your fee. The benefit of having helped thousands of therapists navigate this, whether they're raising their private pay fee or they're getting off insurance and implementing a very different fee for their clients who were paying a copay previously, is that the majority of clients don't bat an eye. I get to see this time and time and time again. As therapists, we work ourselves up about it. We assume that it's going to be met with resistance or anger, but like 90-something% of the time, clients are just like, okay, or good for you. The majority of therapists that I have helped with this tell me that most of their clients are going to leave because they can't afford it. And then they have the conversation with the clients, and very few, if any, leave. As therapists, we are bad predictors of client behavior. When we are nervous about something, we are shockingly bad at it. So you are probably more worked up than most of your clients will be, maybe than any of your clients will be. And that's not to say that every single client is going to be able to afford your new rate. Most of them probably will. But I want you to have referrals at the ready for each client you suspect may need them. You'll find that you overestimate the number of clients. That's okay. You'll end up doing a bit more work compiling that just in case. It'll help your anxiety to have them. Offer those referrals if the client says they can't afford that fee. Another option would be to keep the clients who can't afford the new fee at the old fee. It's your practice. You can do what you want. It's about making sure that's sustainable and that you aren't making that choice out of guilt or fear or anxiety or anything like that. I would not say, I'm raising my rate, but you can stay the old one if you want to. Or I'm raising my rate and here's some referrals if you can't afford it. Be more open-ended in the conversation. My hope is that you have the kind of relationship with your clients that they feel like they can be honest about it instead of being like, yeah, no problem, and then ghosting you. If you don't have those relationships with your clients, then I would suggest that you work on that before you raise your fee. Now, if you have that mindset piece down, or even if you're working on it, you can access the scripts for this over at abundanceparty.com. Today's free worksheet helps you ditch some of that scarcity-based thinking. That's the thing that makes us scared to have these conversations that end up being not the big deal we expected them to be. So hopefully this worksheet will help you out. I will link to it. If you have questions for Ask Allison, please DM me over on Instagram where I'm abundance_practice_building.